What's going on, guys? LCG here, back with another episode of Obduction. Alright, and I've had a chance for a few minutes to sit back and think about this. And by a few minutes, I mean most of my waking moments for the past while. To think about how it is that we're going to complete this task. The answer is we obviously have to go back to the other worlds. Okay? That's a no-brainer. I'm trying to remember where all the portals were. So we need to go back to what was, I saw it in my saved slots, the area known as Kaptar. That's the one that we need to go to now. And that is where we will start messing with next. Because after I knocked out the red beam, we never did anything there after that. And by we, I mean I. I don't know if you guys planned on doing anything, but I wholeheartedly do. That's through here? Let's see. So this is the one that goes to the green world that's blocked off. And I believe the other entrance was over... Where was that? We could walk somewhere. And we found another teleporter. And that took us to the main entrance. Was that maybe across this bridge? Whoop. Loading in, loading in. Load it all in, baby. Come on. Yeah, I don't see this this world. Just when I say it's starting to get smaller, it's ever so big. And I don't know if it's relevant or not, but I don't want to take, and I'm looking the wrong way. I don't want to take the teleporter that is over there back, because we actually removed the wooden fencing that blocked us from getting to where the red beam actually was. Yeah. Well, I'm missing a little bit here. My brain's a little fuzzy still, trying to figure out where... How did we get in there? Yeah, I'll bring you guys back as I figure that out, okay? Sit tight. Alright guys, so we're back. We got it. Here we are. We're going to go ahead and activate this. And I want to check out two things, really, in the other world. One was that the membrane of Kaptar. I'm going to try to remember if that's the name of this. I want to check out the membrane and see where those teleporters take us. The next thing I want to do is go back to that one big room that had that mysterious circuit board panel switch room thing and figure out what that was all about. So, what is this? That's right, this brings us back. And we come over this way. And then tug it this way. And alright, so we're coming back down. Eyes are adjusting to the frost caps. It would... Ooh, that was some serious stutter. If we could fall off the edge, we probably would have. Alright. coming back around. I feel like there's something. Well, now that we have our own tree doing well. All right, that one. Can we get to this tree? That's the first question. We have to keep that in mind. That is our primary goal, is getting to that tree. Is there an access down here? Can we... Okay. We can get down there. We can go up the other side, which will bring us in. But I don't see any way to get this across. So, that's going to have to be activated. Move the I don't know what you'd call that, a carriage of sorts, I guess, I don't know, gondola, maybe? Alright. Now, I believe it was up here. No, it was not. This was dead space. Okay. We need to come back down. Was it down here? I don't think we ever came down here. I remember seeing this and thinking, oh, don't forget to check that out, LCG. So this might actually walk right around. Be under. Okay. Alright. Not a bad start. But we still have to move this. Alright. Problem persists. Problem persists, but we're on the right track. We now know how we can get there once we get that gondola gone. I'm going to go with gondola, even though it doesn't really fit. Chariot, much less so. That big anchor, grappling hook, fishing hook shaped device. That was the way we went. We went all the way up here. There were a couple of switches up here that didn't work, and I feel like that's going to be relevant to us. I want to make sure I didn't miss something while we were here. And these chains are absolutely enormous. I want to see the creatures that helped move those into place. Is it through here? Excuse me? Well, there's another one. But that one doesn't block us off from anything. Was it through right there? This is it. Okay, so here's our machine, and we still have no idea what any of this does. So we will hold off on that. But over here, there was a wheel and a lever, I believe it was. So does this wheel work? Yes or no? No. This is the one that automatically resets. And this just jiggled. No. That was what we missed. That do anything? What is that doing? Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we did. Don't forget you have to move that into the left side. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And now with any luck, this will work. Jackpot. So now we have movement across the board. Everything in here is moving and functioning presumably as it should. Okay, time to revisit this machine now. Wait a minute. This was laying down before. Okay, this is still as it was. Maybe this provides us with... Oh. Alright. Can we... What is... Okay, so that grabs. What happens if we move it? Aha! Okay. Bingo! So these will now latch on and presumably do something else that's special. What that is? I don't know. But these four are now functioning, and that is turning. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else in here that is not coupled up or otherwise not moving? Those arms are all hooked. What does this connect to? That's where we came in. This is an intriguing world here. And part of the reason I'm having so much trouble here is because everything here is just so big. Things are spaced out. And I feel like I get overwhelmed. Is there another lever over there? And I'm thinking that whatever the code to this is going to be written in paint on the walls. Or, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. Alright, no levers over here. And was there anything else over here? No, this was a dead end. Okay. Now we're on the right track. Or we're on a track. I don't know if it's the right one. Let's head back to the main area there, where we initially found... Hold on a minute. Okay. Yep, nothing. Okay, let's head on back. Head on back over to where the tree is and see what's going on over there. See what's moving now that we might be able to use. Or move or engage. Okay, see, that's moving now. Whew. It's a bit of a brain tax. I don't know. Don't play too much of this game at once. You're gonna cook your little noggins. Mine hurts. I say hurts. It hurts in a good way because I'm so interested. I'm intrigued by what's happening. All right, let's see where this right here is what we need to move. There's no buttons, no levers. Can't get through there. I don't think there were any buttons or levers up here either. There weren't. All right. So what now? So we double check the lower ramp. No, that was just blocked. It was simply blocked. There was nothing down there. I know that for a fact. Okay, over here. This was the red laser that gave us access to the membrane. Okay. We've done something. We've made monumental progress thus far. We need to find a way to touch the aha! Wait a minute. Over here, there was the green area. Right? But we can't get to it. How do we get that to touch that? Or is it? Is it already? Did I miss that? It is not touching it. Can we... Does this do anything? It does. LCG is one happy camper right now. Okay. I don't know where this has brought us. We don't want to touch the membrane again just yet. Well, let's see. Okay, so this does not move. Oh, there we go. It does move. But where are you taking us? Oh. Ooh, okay, my noggin. I can feel the serotonin oozing from my, wherever serotonin oozes from. Now we have a gondola that goes back and forth. But we still have to figure out how to move that one down below. There's got to be a better term. Our little... Is that gone? Is that the counter to us moving this one? Is it when that one moves, this one moves? Only time will tell. Let's get up here and check it out. Alright, get excited. Here's the hype. Here's the hype. Please. Yes. Okay. That's a dead end. This one comes up to another large, unforgiving area. Alright guys, this is LCG. I'm ending this episode here. I don't know what our timeline is looking like right now because of a couple chops in the editing that I'm going to have to make, but I want to thank you all for tuning in. This is proving to be a bit more puzzle worthy than the other portion of this game. Hunrath was trivial compared to this. We'll dive in, and it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 different directions to explore, and we will dive straight into that in the next episode. Alright, thank you all very much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Obduction. Take care, everybody.